What's up, gamers? I'm ready to get back into Outer Worlds 2.
Why would DeVries betray her fellow agents like that? A rhetorical question. I already know. Just making conversation.
Oh. We'll go here. We'll come back to that later. Foreshadowing. I wanted to come back to this relay and mess with it. I don't know what it does. I'm gonna push buttons.
One of my lungs meets the open air. LaRue fell swiftly. Screamed for me to help, but if I had remained to aid her, the mission would be at its end. The mission which is now doomed regardless. I arrived here to find the controls non-functional. Since my weapon delivers magnetically contained electric charges, I inserted it into a conduit hoping it would spring to life, but the Fairfield power controls have deteriorated. I wish I could admit relief, that in my heart of hearts I wished my love to live, despite her traitorism. My darling, I am sorry. But were you here, I would use the last of my strength to slay you. Our feelings are not even a candle to the incandescent love of the Sovereign. Our blood, my blood, for the Protectorate. Signing off.
I'm just gonna do it anyways. So that would have been kind of helpful, I guess, if I did that when I had to go to the box relay, but fighting was fun. I mean, I can have this now? Thunderstruck. What was that? Oh boy. Sure, I'll try it. Oh, it looks cool.
Gary, for the love of bitch, don't get any closer to it. You void-brained idiot, put down the bottle and stop doing stupid shit. Get away from there.
Ah, quit your worrying. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
Gary!
Ah, damn. He's just gone.
Hey! Do you think he'll come back?
No. I don't think so. Interesting.
Give the order!
Can explode it? Oh, of course. That was cool. I tried the melee thing. I don't want to keep using it. I am, however, interested in that. What's up, Vic?
You've received a new quest card.
Is this another protectorate farm? Oh. I think I've been here. Yeah. Definitely have. Or was I still in the air? What's going on, Vic?
Take the pressure off with anti-fizzos. Bottled under more than 3 atmospheres of pressure.
Been noodling about the Vox.
was just up and smashed into Westport. Such a tragedy.
Oh, I know. Oh, that.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself, wait till tomorrow. They'll probably be.
Nature's made apples, but anti-physical
Man, I've been low on black powder way too much. Gotta go to Golden Ridge. Okay. Off of this planet. Or maybe just out of this town. I don't know yet.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago. But never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only.
A missive from who? About what?
All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. I am not privy to any information beyond that. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition. Best of luck to you.
Okay.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's Mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Reckon we've got our work cut out for us.
Interesting.
Let's head to Golden Ridge.
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the Order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild.
What's a free market station?
Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name.
What can you tell me about Golden Ridge?
Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining uranium. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources.
You said something about the astrogator being rebuilt when you revived me, didn't you?
Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses, old nav keys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are likely not recoverable.
Interesting. Got it. Free market station. Go see that. And then new planet. Oh, this is cool.
Looks like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try. Needs some aging, but not too bad.
What? I was just with Barney. He said we're not getting any new shipments for months. What did he let you try?
Well, I maybe didn't run it by him. It was out of a big metal barrel behind the bar.
I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Free Market Station is open to all, except spies. It's awful suspicious how you've been gallivanting about, asking everyone questions.
I am not a spy.
Thank you for the
bits.
bits.
Information I'm collecting here shall be of historical significance someday. Surely you can appreciate that.
Thank you.
And I'm sure that information wouldn't help at all in clearing us out of the station years from now. I'll be watching you.
Yeah, Repo was fun. I love playing Repo. Especially modded Repo. Hey, come back.
Hope that wayward science type didn't disturb you much, friend. We of the station normally do our best to dissuade partisans from making nuisances of themselves.
I could just leave. Actually, I wouldn't mind learning what she's doing here.
Suppose I can't stop you. Just don't let her convince you to do anything that might put you at odds with our security forces.
Interesting.
All that aside, enjoy your time on the station. Don't get into any trouble.
Starting off there a little aggressive, huh? What's up?
Greetings. Are you perhaps interested in advancing the knowledge of Arcadia's history through scientific exploration? What am I saying? Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS Free Market.
I like that I could just lie straight up. I don't know anything about that.
Drat! It's mortifying that my options would be so limited that I must resort to random chance to achieve my aims. Do pardon my forwardness. I saw that you were a new arrival, but I held out some hope that you might be able to enlighten me where the station populace has not. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect and record hitherto unrecorded knowledge wherever it can be found. But my earnest questions have been met with suspicion.
Has to be a co-author. That's what I want to do. What's the other one here? Say no more. I'm happy to help, assuming you list me as a co-author of your paper.
I can see you're no stranger to academia.
Because I asked to be a co-author.
Whatever facilitates this account,
That all it
converse
takes.
with the locals, peer into unturned corners, and see what your able hand might unearth. I look forward to furthering the cause of history with you.
I like that the Purple Berry Crunch ad just on repeat in the background, and it keeps saying it's parasite free. Any tips where to start?
I'd ask about in the saloon and the bazaar. Both are places where gossip flies about like so many tarot rays. Sub Rosa likely has some information about the crash, but I'm not sure where. You also might be able to find some intact portion of the ship amidst all of the station's wreckage. Take a look around. I'm sure you'll be able to get farther on your own.
Place is interesting. I like the look of it.
Blades, bludgeons, bombs, blunderbusses. We've got it all. Except that last one. I think I misplaced a hand grenade. We'll know in a couple seconds if it's armed or not. Browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection.
How'd you end up on the free market station?
That's privileged information, friend.
Oh.
If you want it, you're going to have to kill me. Just jesting. Although if you did want to kill me, I've got many finely priced perforators tuned to do just that. Perhaps you'd be inclined to take a look at my wares?
Let me see.
Feel free to go on a murderous rampage with what you buy. It's good publicity.
Oh my god, that's funny. Just basic weapons besides Agatha. Heavy round. $13 grand. That guy's interesting. I'll have to come back here some other time and go through all of the different vendors and see what's up with this place. I want to go to a new planet. Interesting. That sounds like a nice mod to have on a hat. Okay. Cool. I like that. Don't have anything to
Updating
say.
ship roster to reflect the addition of Trooper Silong. Reminder: Earth Directorate agents are not allowed to participate in paid promotions funded by corporations. Furthermore, any opinions expressed in favor of product are the agent's own and do not reflect the opinions of the Earth Directorate.
As you were. Here, before we go, I want to grab something. Stare out the window. Okay. Going to Dorado. This place looks cool.
Think they made the statue big enough?
The giant crystals are crazy. Oh.
Didn't realize we were getting so close to the action.
We've got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
That was crazy.
Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden. Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives.
Wow. This station's sure gone to scrap since last I stepped about. Don't think we'll be hitching a ride anywhere quick.
Game crashed. I was like, what just happened?
do Breeze betray her fellow agents like that? A rhetorical question. I already know. Just making conversation.
Wonder where it's gonna load back in. I don't want to go back to the ship. Like leaving the ship so I can see that explosion again. Oh, perfect.
Base is down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
This station must have really been something before the war made its home here. Things escalate. And never be something again.
Station reports. Current schedule. Behind. Incident reports. Bad.
Yeah.
But what should I be doing to get out of this predicament?
Attention passenger. You are running 21,027.5 hours late for your tram. Please be mindful of your departure in the future.
Is this it? Is this how I get down? Doesn't really look like it. I'm doing it anyways. Ooh. Definitely not the way down. Imagine that. It was an elevator the whole time.
Looks like folks holed up here after the fighting started. Guess not everybody was eager to take sides.
Day 206. Morale? Low. Condition? Feeble. Voucher mech. Watching. Always watching. Many have left for Matriarch's mercy, seeking refuge with the Order. The fools. Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself may disturb fellow passengers. Further conduct violations may warrant notification of the Sentinels.
Try it, you doddering rattletrap. Such threats compel me no longer. I now answer to no one. I've seen through the lies of both sides. In time, everyone will.
Unwarranted optimism may be a sign of a more serious imbalance. Please see a curativist before boarding.
Interesting.
We got an appointment to keep at Matriarch's mercy. Let's just hope we don't get shelled too.
This planet is interesting. I like all the crystals everywhere.
Stranger, the Order bids you welcome, but also warnings.
Okay.
In light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy. It's just down the road here.
So it was one of our bases that got hit. Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
What was that attack?
I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own right. It seems our temporary ceasefire with the corporatists may be at its end.
Ceasefire?
Yes, this was an active war zone until recently, and now seems like it may be so again. Not quite certain why the attack was launched, but that is not under my purview. I'd surmise that when Auntie's Choice realized they couldn't get through our defensive measures, they wisely chose the path of diplomacy. Seems I was mistaken.
Well, it weren't our artillery that made that strike. I can tell you that much.
They must have done something to provoke an attack, which is why your safest path now is the one that leads to Matriarch's Mercy.
Why is that? What else is going on?
The Order controls everything south of this point, but the rest is beset with various dangers. Zealots, scavengers, creatures, and corporatists. Well, not certain about that last one anymore after the attack.
What kind of zealots are out there?
Cultists, mad to the last one. I believe they worship the rifts or some such. People will turn to anything to ease their discomfort during times of crisis, I suppose.
What were you saying about scavengers?
They're both unstable and violent. Auntie's forces call them scrappers, and uses them for just that, gathering scrap materials. Excessive abuse of stimulants has made them severely unbalanced and prone to violence. They've also been known to pose as refugees, to lure their victims into ambushes. There are several camps of them northwest of here. I'd strongly advise keeping your distance.
That's interesting. I have to ask about the creatures. I already saw the spiders.
The creatures are of the genus Verachnid. They are large enough to kill a full-grown human, and exceedingly willing to do so.
Thanks.
May all your endeavors elicit expected results.
That part. I don't know if I should trust this sign. Refugees this way.
Think they'll notice if we jump the queue?
Let's
Another refugee? All right, step. Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
Oh, good. Heart. Yes, let's go. Laptop's going. Let me see. What can I say? I can do the sickly trait one again. Business, not a refugee. I can wait, but I might get these other people sick. Want to say it.
Oh, no, we can't allow that. You'd best go and see our doctor at once. Just keep your distance from others. Our calculations do not afford many sick refugees. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
What is the exclusion zone?
I thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and in all probability, you won't have to find out.
That's funny, Hart. Thanks for the points for sub-gifts donation. What's it at now? Getting close to 20K, okay. I don't want to ask, is there a rule number 3? I thought refugee encampments were supposed to be safe. You people better take your predictions seriously. Yeah, that one.
Our predictions spring from the universal equation, the very numbers that guide the stars. Only a fool ignores probability, and we don't suffer fools around these parts.
I thought refugee encampments were supposed to be safe.
Safety and probability are incompatible. Eventually, nowhere will be safe, including here.
Is there a rule number 3?
Not at present, but according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable. That's enough questions. Keep the line moving. You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
You got it.
Do you believe
Arcadia shall ever return to how it was.
Wish. Between the invaders and the Order defecting, there's no putting this sprat back into the can.
Those are all refugees.
Looking pretty good right about now.
Wasteland devoid of life? No. Arcadia is doomed.
Algorithmic dissonance? Don't even like the sound of it.
So many
How could something be incalculable?
Reminds me of Tau
refugees.
Ceti right after the merger. Had to wait for my number to be called just to get rations and a cot. Hope these folk don't have to wait as long.
The paradigm is a self-centered derivative take on the grand plan. That's how little the Protectorate respects your intellect.
Burned. Hi.
Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere.
I'm hardly a layperson. I own 2 abacuses, one for work and one for play.
Ah, frivolous jocularity is one of a vicar's key methods for establishing rapport with lay people. If we gab a bit, I might restock my arsenal for witty rejoinders and quips.
So pretentious, it's hilarious. You seem fairly in the know. What's the situation in this settlement?
Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's Mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make. Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail.
You haven't actually told me anything about the situation here.
Oh dear, I got ahead of myself, didn't I? That's an occupational hazard around here. As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here, with constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle.
Do you think people are listening?
Never as many as I would like, perhaps, but my little congregation grows by the hour. Eventually, my unsophisticated layperson friend, the knowledge just seeps right in. Give it a few years and they'll even be asking questions.
That was very interesting, this lady. What's Rollo doing? What you doing, Rollo?
Oh, a visitor. Without notice.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order projection. I mean, prediction. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover probabilistic dangers, so perhaps you were alluded to in some, roundabout fashion. Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good.
You're fond of these personalized order predictions, are you?
I'll say, I try not to make any big plans until I consult my latest POP. First time I got a POP, it was on a lark. It said, Rollo Nast, our seer has predicted you must wear a helmet today. I borrowed one, as a laugh. Everybody ribbed me about it. Just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down onto my head. Fortunately, I still had that brain case on.
How accurate would you say the Order's predictions are?
I mean, if you want an exact estimate or percentage, talk to them. As for me, I just got that, what do you call it? Anecdotal feedback. A few times, I couldn't make heads or tail of half of it. Like, avoid anything representing whole numbers. I didn't know what to do about that. So I just stayed put. End of the day, I'm still here, and my co-occupant Ike isn't. So, I guess them prognostications work well enough.
So you'd say the Order's predictions have helped you?
You did catch the part I said they'd save my life, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think alive is a notable improvement on dead. That's something you can take to the bank, you know? Figuratively speaking. I don't know why the other displaced have been so slow to take to them. But I'm not complaining too loud. Waited for my latest POPs long enough already.
Nothing useful.
We're not going anywhere! Not on the basis of some half-baked prediction. This so-called exclusion zone is where we stake our claim. Stand with me in defense of freedom!
What's going on over here?
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another colony?
I predict, with a 2-3 margin of error, that our situation will improve in time.
Stop it with the
By the law.
You don't even know
It's you.
variable calculus.
Just trying to cheer you up.
Yes.
Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
Well, you want my help? You don't even know me.
True, but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself.
Right. I've heard all about it before, but what does it have to do with me?
Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers. I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are. A dashing outsider standing before me.
The Order devised an equation that calculates the unknowable. How is that possible?
Strictly speaking, it isn't. Not yet. But the math is very, very, very good at predicting what is probably most likely, extremely possible. In theory. Within a margin of error. Anyway, that is the Seer's business. My business is the health and welfare of this camp.
All right, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find them.
What about me? I fancy myself something of a medical professional.
You also strike me as someone on the go. I need committed medical employees, not a freelancer. The Seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks.
I'll be sure to read it when I have time. I'm done talking to that guy.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
All evidence to the contrary.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
That's funny. I got guns. Professor or brilliant. So I can say start using smaller words. I'm going to start using bullets. Not going to say that. Oh no, thank you, but I couldn't possibly indulge when there's mischief afoot. Or science. Does a manta queen kill its mate and feed the corpse to its hatchlings? Yes, please. Indulge this guy? Or no? I like afoot. Mischief afoot. Oh no, thank you. But I couldn't possibly indulge when there's mischiefs afoot. Mischiefs.
Straight to business then. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge?
I need to speak with Victor Clemens. Supposedly he's a member of your order. Back up a minute. What was... No. No need to back up a minute with this guy. I need to carry forward.
Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
I'm not sure, but it seems likely he's involved in a plot to destroy Arcadia.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
Excuse me, was I talking to you?
I agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
A friend of the trader I'm after said she and Victor had secret contracts within the order.
And that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the N-Ray range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
What exactly is Victor working on at this N-Ray range that's so important?
What business is it of yours?
Can you stop interjecting, sir?
The agent's only curious. Obviously, Victor's work has something to do with N-rays, but beyond that, I haven't a clue. More of that pesky compartmentalization, I'm afraid. Besides the highly caustic Zeranium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
Are these the same cultists that worship the rifts?
Indeed. They began showing up with their inane theories prior to the invasion. The first sign of dysfunction in the Protectorate. Always starts small, doesn't it? Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order. Whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
What's the kneecaps? I like this one. I didn't need your permission, but okay.
It is apparent to me now that the presiding bishop, in her unfailing calculations, sent you here so that we may be of assistance to one another. No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Interesting.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
I'm an agent of the Earth Directorate. What more do you need to know?
Earth Directorate agent is just a title. I'd seek to know who you are beyond that bit of headline.
Someone in possession of far greater faculties than you could ever hope to match is crazy. Stare solemnly into the distance. I ask myself that question every day. Oh, these are both funny. I want to do the professor one. Someone in possession of far greater faculties than you could ever hope to make.
Doubtful.
Doubtful.
Only fools run around proclaiming their intelligence.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding
That's
bishop
funny.
made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
Thanks for the leads. I'll look into all of this. Actually, I do want to know if he's sure they didn't intentionally attack. So just checking, you're sure the Order didn't intentionally attack Auntie's choice?
Most assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. Please convey that fact to whomever you speak with.
Thanks for the leads.
I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
Well, no use standing around then. Like how some, they just don't say anything when you leave conversation.
Where to first? Emery Rames, Zeranium Manufactory, or Outpost Opportunity?
I don't know.
Welcome. Have you come to bask in the Order's knowledge?
Why this one? The guy who dropped the bomb.
I remember this place before the war. Functioning trabeculars. Peaceful silence.
I can't recall the last time this region was
It's just pesky spiders.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
They ran back into the crystals and gave up.
Armed and ready.
Tabigiwa.
Commander, you're bleeding. Medical pack, out. Lay low, Commander.
They weren't too bad. Ooh. This. Wow. So many crystals on this planet. It's crazy. What's that? I think I just have to keep going down the road. Otherwise I deal with the crystal forest over there. What's up, man?
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please!
Yes. Can I help you?
Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately.
My
family and I, we was making our way to the mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself. I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids, I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Please.
Something's wrong with you and your story.
Of course there is. It's my family. They're hurt, dying.
Tell him good luck. All right, lead the way.
Thank you. Thank you. This way. This way.
Remember, I have the guns and medicines. I will take you out. Can I talk to you, Inez? No. So.
Hope you appreciated how I bit my tongue back there with the abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire. Full of excuses for the attack, wasn't he? Could be that he's sincere. Or could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that he missed a memo or two. Either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the rubble, I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are.
I like all these, but you're taking this better than expected.
I prefer doing my shooting after asking all the pertinent questions, Commander. While we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out opportunity. If there are any survivors, we ought to help, however we're able. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, there's only so much basic training can prepare you for.
Go ahead straight there.
Thank you, Commander. We should move on, unless you got something for me?
We'll talk later. I don't want to know what she thinks about all the stuff that's been going on, but...
Get him, boys!
Told you I'd cheat you. I told you I would shoot you. Bad man. Very bad man. I knew he was lying though. They kind of made it obvious. But I figured they're not gonna kill me. Let me go take all their stuff, figure out where they're at. Look at all the stuff I got to take. It's great. But really, it was a trap for him and his friends. Here, I don't believe you, but I'll come along. What happened here? This is cool. I like this new planet. Yeah, I'll probably still do the side quests along with the main quest. I did the main quest to get to here. Here, stare at the forest. I'm gonna grab something real quick. Yeah, new planet. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab something. All right. This is cool. Do I get to go through there? Or is that just death?
I don't see anything else coming. Is it just the one?
Alright, hard good night. Thanks for hanging out. Ooh. A shack.
Architect. This is the Order's anti-air control center. If you don't have specific business here, kindly keep moving.
Oh, it looks cool at
Overheard what you
night.
said earlier, that nobody wants Auntie's choice here. Maybe not right now, but that tune will change once these folks see just what we're offering them. Freedom.
Freedom at the point of the gun don't strike you as a mite forceful?
So liberation is only acceptable on your terms. Is that it?
It's acceptable when we do it because the people ask for our intervention. That's kind of the whole point of the Earth Directorate.
You say that, but we both know that ain't why you or the commander came to Arcadia in the first place. What was the plan? Take what you came for and leave these folk to their fate? No. I think it ain't so much that the Earth Directorate only goes where they've been asked. It's more about what serves their interests. So, who's really the moral party here?
I ain't gonna be lectured by a corporatist. Find someone else to bluster at.
Okay, kids, calm down back there. We're almost where we need to go. Man, it looks so cool at night.
Please call again at a more convenient time.
I love the visuals of this game. It's cool. Like the gun with its little thing going. Crystals. Night sky. Man, this is cool.
So, to be clear, Zeranium Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
Shoot, what do we got? Writ of investigative inquiry works for saying both of these. I have a writ of investigatory inquiry from Abbot Newell. Open up.
Wait, you have a writ? From the Abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir.
This is Factor Métanier. Am I to understand you have orders from the Abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
That was so easy to get in. Just say you have a writ. Now I'm gonna loot their stuff and leave. Dang it.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me.
No, okay.
So, the Abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Wait.
He did.
Is that an Auntie's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh, I see what this is. Stay back. We have no desire to escalate things further. Don't do something you'll regret.
We want answers, not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand. Tell him, Commander.
No, it'll be by my hand. Wait. Oh, I like this. I'm on a first name basis with the presiding bishop and abbot. Remember that, that's funny. I'm gonna go with the third option. I'm on a first name basis with the presiding bishop and abbot. Remember that.
All within the order are equal parts of the equation. It is functionally useless to imply greater influence. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
What in the void is going on here?
The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's Choice. One of our transport pods filled with Zeranium was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
Transport pod? That's a weird thing to call a missile.
Though functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material. Fortunately, we have potentially identified the culprit, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
The what? Sounds like the perpetrator has you cornered, actually.
Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
So far, everything about this seems suspicious.
An understandable perspective. I fear I must concur. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
Well, current your suppositions.
It evidently originated here.
transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and flinders.
Wait, so has it been classified as an accident? Or an attack?
What I'd like to know is why our illustrious seer provided zero warning beforehand.
The cracks are forming in the ranks. I'm going to save here. I'm going to continue playing, but I'm going to stop streaming. I'm going to record it and put it up as the next Let's Play episode on the YouTube channel, so there's a gap between this stream and the next stream. You can catch